Glad you're with us this morning, especially those of you who maybe you are fairly new to Hope. Welcome to those who are online. Right now, I'd like to invite Dan Anderson to join me. Dan is our newest staff member. He's a part-time staff member. We have several new staff members that are 10 hours a week, and Dan's one of them. And Dan, you've accepted a responsibility, a big responsibility to help give leadership here at Hope to part of our vision. Our vision is to be internally strong and externally focused, and you're the director of External Focus Ministries. So how about just tell us a little bit about yourself and your passion in life?
Sure. So from the time I first started following Jesus when I was a teenager at 15, somebody challenged me to just ask God to give me his heart for people and to see people with his eyes. And I did that. I think I probably prayed that as part of my daily prayer for years. And fairly quickly, I would feel what he felt for people. In high school, in college, and all the different things that we've done, my wife Kathy and I have done since then, our focus everywhere we've ever lived has just been to build friendships with people and see that as a bridge to getting to share God's love with whoever it was that we were building friendships with. And so that's really been
what you've been doing. You've been here for 5-6 years, living in a fairly new neighborhood. Just in 30 seconds,
Sure.
Tell us about what you've done in your neighborhood.
Yeah, so Kathy and I were the second people that moved in on our street, so we met everybody else as they moved in, including Joe and Betsy. And we just started having get-togethers. Whoever was moved in, we would invite people over to our house and just say, bring a side dish or dessert, and we're going to hang out and talk and have food and just get to know each other. And so in 6 years, we've had over 60 of those get-togethers.
Wow.
And then during COVID, of course, everybody was kind of afraid to get together, which made sense. But we just wanted to do something more to bring hope. People were isolated and fearful and really without hope during COVID. And we started doing more things like outward and inviting the people on our street to get involved and bringing encouragement and hope to people. So we had a police appreciation event. We had a teacher's appreciation event. We made gift baskets and handed them out to healthcare workers. We collected food and clothing for the Mount Joy helping services. We just did a bunch of things like that were more not really getting together in-house, but like the police appreciation, teacher appreciation, we did outside in our yard or in our garage, in our driveway. So people felt more comfortable. So it's just
Fantastic.
Finding ways to touch people's lives.
So tell us about how all this that you've been doing, it's like this is who you are as people. How that bleeds into what it is that you do in your job, and what is it that your job is?
Yeah. So it's only been 3 weeks, so I'm brand new. But during that time, I've been reading a book that Pastor Kirk recommended, reading some articles, I've been listening to videos, and multiple times in multiple areas, I've heard this challenge. And the challenge is, if our church disappeared tomorrow, would the community miss us? Would the community even notice? And I think it would. As a church, we're doing quite a few things to touch the community, but it just really challenged me, and that's really my job description, is to help us as a church make sure that if we were not here, the community would miss us because of the things that we're doing to help, to serve, to meet people's needs. There's so many needs. So I've been meeting with different people, some of the partners that we already have as a church, also just some people in the community. I met with Donegal School District. They had a ministerium meeting where we met and just heard the needs in the community. So I'm trying to build a list of needs that are in the community. And then the second part of that is connecting each of us as individuals and as a church to try to help meet those needs.
And so how can somebody connect with you if they're interested in that?
Yeah, so I'll be in the lobby afterwards. I think everybody kind of knows who I am. I'm usually greeting at least once a month. Just talk to me. You're welcome to email me, call me, talk to me out in the lobby, whatever. I love hearing what what areas you like to serve in, what really makes your heart sing, and I'll hopefully be able to connect you with different needs that we're finding in the community.
Fantastic. Thanks, Dan. You want to give him a hand?